Hi guys, my name is Age. You are welcome to Vercel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can deploy your Flask or PyWebIO app to the cloud. All this while we've been building nice web applications with PyWebIO. In the previous video, I showed you how you can integrate PyWebIO with Flask and deploy it to the cloud. So nobody wants to develop an app that is just sitting down on his laptop or on his desktop and he can't even share it with his friends or integrate it on an existing website. So there are various platforms out there that you can deploy to, but one of them that we're going to use in this video is the Vercel. So Vercel is a platform for front-end developers, just the way it's written there on their website. But recently they have added other functionalities. You can deploy other apps, or let's say other frameworks like the ones with Python. So without waste of time, you can sign up on Vercel, or you can log in if I have a login. So you can log in if I've created an account before, or you can use your GitHub or GitLab or Bitbucket to just log in, and then they will use the authentication from those platforms. So if you're a new user, you can just click on sign up, and then you create your account. They will send you an email, and then you set up your account like two-factor authentication, and then you set up your account, and then you'll be good to go. For me, I have an account for this tutorial already set up, so let me log in. Right inside of your Vercel account on the dashboard, you can see some templates, Next.js, and then all the templates. Most of them are front-end templates, but don't worry, I'm going to walk you through on how you can actually upload your Python Flask PyWebIO app live and direct. Assuming that you already set up your Vercel account, you have logged into the dashboard like I've showed in the earlier steps, then going back to the project structure, you need to create a folder. In this case, you can name it PyWebIO Flask, and then inside that root, you now create another root. You call it API, and then we're going to be using this currency converter we demonstrated in the previous video. We demonstrated this in the previous video, so we're going to use it to deploy it to our Vercel account. This is very easy, but we need to tweak some things. So our app, we're going to keep it the way it is, but coming down here, we change this debug and set it to false. We don't want a situation whereby our app maybe runs into certain glitches and then it started spitting out information there to the user. So we want to set debug to false, and then you need to set the requirement.txt. So these are the dependencies we're going to be asking Vercel to install for us: DNS, Python, Flask, Jinja, PyMongo. Okay, we're not using PyMongo. Sorry, are we? We're not using PyMongo. Okay, we're using PyWebIO. We're not using Python.mv, so I'm going to remove it. I copied from my previous project, so I've removed that. So leave every other thing the way it is, and then you save the .txt file. Now the next thing is the Vercel.json. This is useful for Vercel to understand the routing and then where your application or your API is located. So as you can see, our project automatically reloads from our GitHub. That's why it's good for you to first of all send your project to GitHub. From there you can now deploy it to Vercel. Because of that, if you make any little changes or any error, you can as well correct it from GitHub or correct it on your local machine and then push it to GitHub instead of deleting your project or having to interact with the project code directly on Vercel. So if you use any of this link, use this link. This is your production link and it looks shorter for me. So if you click on it, it will take you to your web application. Now you can see our currency converter here. Let's do a little tax, and then it is working as fine as it was working on the local machine. So the only thing you need to do now is what, you copy this link and what, share it with friends, or you can integrate it in an existing website, and then you can do a lot of cool stuff like this. So guys, as simple as ABCD, this is how you can what, Flask your application, send it to GitHub, and then deploy it to Vercel. If you have any question, drop it in the comment box, and if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe, share this video with your loved ones. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back just a minute.